Hello everyone, I'm Tony from Arkitect Fitness, and in this video we are going to be talking about things that you can do to help support small businesses. And if this seems like a list of things that I want you to do for Arkitect, yeah, that's literally exactly what it is. But we all know that small businesses have taken a huge hit over the last few months, and not that people didn't think that small businesses were important before, but I do think that people are really having it in the front of their mind just how important small businesses can be to not just their own personal life, but to the communities, and just the fact that it's really important to support small businesses because most small businesses are going to care about you, the customer, and the individual a lot more than some of these large corporations. So the good news about everything on this list is most of it is completely free. So let's jump right into it. Number one, the best thing that you can do is just continue to be a customer. And you will be hard pressed to find a small business owner that wants something for nothing, and Arkitect Fitness is absolutely no different. Unfortunately, we do tend to work with a lot of people who normally aren't really that into exercising. We work with a lot of first-time exercisers, and that's something that's somewhat intentional on our part. We are trying to build a healthier and happier community. So we do tend to market towards people with a little bit less experience. We want to help people build those healthy lifestyles. The downside is sometimes it doesn't take much to get those people off the wagon. And a 2-month break from the gym is definitely a pretty large speed bump. So the best thing you can do is come in, continue your membership. We promise you that if you come in consistently and do what we recommend that you do, you are going to be very happy with the results that you get. It's unfortunate that there are some people who, for financial reasons or health reasons, cannot continue during this time. But there are some people who have left, not just our gym, but I know other gyms as well, because they're like, oh, I kind of fell off the wagon. It's not a priority for me right now. That's a mistake, because exercise is always going to be something you have to do if you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Now, it doesn't have to be at my gym or another gym at all. It can be at home, it can be outside. But gyms are set up to educate, to empower, to make sure that your hard work and your effort is pointed in the right direction, that you're not wasting your time on things. The gym is a great resource to really make sure that you are gonna get the most out of your effort. So that's why we are here. So the number one thing you can do for Arkitect or another small business is just continue to be a customer. And a lot of businesses did not have a protocol in place for what we've been through. So just communicate with the small businesses that you patronize, because these people are willing to work with you, and we're all trying to figure out what's best for everyone and do the best we can on a day-by-day basis. Okay, the second thing you can do to help small businesses and or Arkitect is to write a Facebook or Google review for that small business or for the gym. This is one of the most powerful sales tools, if you will, for a small business. When a person works really hard for their money, they want to make sure that the money they're looking to spend at a business is worth it. And hearing the testimony of people who have come before them from their peers, essentially, is very powerful. In fact, the customer testimonial is probably more powerful than any other thing that a business can do, marketing or sales wise. So it really helps out small businesses, especially the gym. A lot of you have already done it, but if you haven't done it, please consider doing one. Or if you've only done a Google review, consider doing a Facebook review, and vice versa. It really is a great way for us to gain new customers and not just survive as a business, but also to thrive. It's free, it only takes a few minutes, and it has a huge impact on our results. Okay, the third thing that you can do to help out small businesses is to like, follow, subscribe, just generally engage with them on social media. You probably are familiar with the term algorithm. That refers to some type of system, that automated system that social media platforms use to determine what posts get popped into people's news feeds and which ones don't really get much attention. And no one really knows how these algorithms work. They're all different for each brand. So Facebook's algorithm is different than YouTube's and whatever. But generally speaking, the more engagement a post gets, the more comments, the more likes, the more interaction, the easier it is for those things to become visible on social media, because these algorithms say, hey, people seem to really like this. Let me go share it around to other people who might also like it. When a post doesn't get any engagement, regardless of how good that content may be, it just gets buried in the sea of social media. So simply by commenting, liking, sharing things, becoming a subscriber to a YouTube channel or a liker on a Facebook or whatever, a follower on Instagram, all that stuff helps to boost a small business's visibility on social media. And again, all of this stuff is free. Despite it being free, I know that this one is a little bit bigger of an ask than maybe writing a Facebook or Google review, because a review is a one-time thing, takes you 5-10 minutes, whatever, you're done. With social media, it is something that you do need to continually do, and we are all being bombarded with so many other businesses and so many other posts with our friends and family. There is so much content to interact with. But if you can, when you're scrolling through, double tap that Instagram photo or just click that like button or just drop a comment if something does cause some type of thought or reaction within you, and share your opinion. That is what social media is all about, and interacting with the social media posts from our gym really helps to boost our visibility on these platforms. And the last thing that you can do to help small businesses, in particular Arkitect Fitness, is just to generally spread the word. Now, this can be free or this can require a little bit of a monetary investment, and I'll explain that. If you see an opportunity to chat up somebody about the gym, take it. I have been in situations where I've overheard people talking about fitness, weight loss, nutrition, and I've just popped into the conversation and said, I don't mean to be rude, but I have this gym, you might want to check it out. It takes 2 seconds, give them a business card or just tell them to check us out on social media, whatever. Sometimes those people reach out later. Sometimes they might think this guy's an idiot, get out of here. We have had people who have been wearing Arkitect Fitness clothing out and about, and someone has been in a restaurant and said, hey, what's that shirt? That looks cool. Is that a gym? And they start talking about it, and we've had people come in and sign up for the gym after seeing someone wearing the shirt. So this is where that small monetary investment comes in. Buy t-shirts. We give out free reusable grocery bags when you sign up. Hopefully we can start using those again. Use that bag, bring it out with you in public, put a sticker on your car, post about us on social media to your friends and family, or if you see somebody on social media asking for diet advice or exercise advice, pop into that conversation. Just generally spreading the word. That is the most powerful thing for us, is word of mouth. And that ties into that social media stuff that we've already talked about. But again, if it comes from a trusted source, people are more likely to invest in that product or that service. Imagine that I was at a grocery store and I hear 2 people talking about wanting to get into shape. And I jump into the conversation and say, hey, I don't mean to be rude. I just wanted to tell you I have this gym. I can help you with your goals. They might think, okay, yeah, maybe I'll check it out. But now let's imagine while I'm having this conversation with these people, you walk up and you actually know one of these people and you say, oh yeah, this is Tony. He's great. Arkitect Fitness is great. This is an awesome place to go. That person is now going to be many times more likely to take that seriously, to check out what Arkitect's all about. So just spreading the word as much as you can, that's gonna make the biggest difference. So those are the 4 tips on how you can help small businesses and help Arkitect Fitness. None of this stuff is groundbreaking, but sometimes it is good to be reminded about it, to keep it top of mind. And everything you can do right now to support small businesses is totally appreciated by all of us. And I know I can comfortably speak for all small business owners, especially in the Concord area right now. We appreciate everyone's support. We're so happy to be back open, even if we do have restrictions in place. I think everyone's just glad to be back and is happy to deal with those restrictions for the time being, if it does mean they can pick back up to working on their fitness goals. I have rambled long enough. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see everyone in the next video.